I just woke up in the middle of the night with a cold sweat, for I dreamt the most curious dream. I saw our fleet landing at the shores of Dol Amroth, and our forces captured the city with little resistance. But then my vision blurred, and I saw faint images of an Adûnaic banner burning atop the Tirith and myself in chains. I am not a superstitious man, but I cannot allow this dream to become prophecy. I will order Admiral Sacklethorpe to change course and abort our initial plan of an invasion of Dol Amroth. If we are to capture the hearts and minds of the true Númenorians living under the yoke of the stewards of Gondor, we must send the most powerful message. Instead of starting our invasion at Dol Amroth, we will sail up the Anduin and seize the city of Minas Tirith. I am the rightful ruler of Númenor and all its colonies. First Minas Tirith will fall, then we shall secure the northern passage at Calenhad and the Anduin crossing at Osgiliath and Carandraos. Only I can protect the descendants of Númenor against the great betrayer Sauron. Gimlun bel Nakhatsene, and well met my friends. Welcome back to episode 7 of our Ar-Adûnâim campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer. Part 2 of that campaign, to be honest. The second beginning when we conquered Minas Tirith and the lands surrounding it. We are besieging Calenhad, we are besieging Carandraos, and we took Western Osgiliath in the last turn by killing Boromir. I've been practicing my Adûnaic a little bit, as you could hear in the intro. What I said, Gimlun bel Nakhatsene, means a star shines on the hour of our meeting in Adûnaic. I will, however, say that the Adûnaic dictionary is quite a bit more limited than the one in Sindarin and Quenya and other languages of Tolkien. It was less developed. But there are still some interesting words and some interesting names you can use by that, as well as, of course, names you can use for settlements. And I do want to give a massive shout out, as I turn the page on my notepad, to Mr. Nathan Cheney and Uriel, the Shadow of Saturn, for the naming suggestion for Minas Tirith, and I very much love the name they came up with, and that would be Tariq. Oops, Tariq. There should be like a dash on the A there, but I can't do that with my keyboard at the moment. Tariq Pharazôn, which means, oops, Tower of Pharazôn, the last, quote unquote last, because we're of course now currently the last king, but the last king of the Isle of Númenor. Ar-Pharazôn, the golden one. Tariq Pharazôn, look at that, the Tower of Pharazôn. And for Western Osgiliath, I also have quite a nice name, a tribute to Boromir, because even though we fought on opposite sides, we must respect him as a true blood Númenorian and a true warrior. He died like a boss, honestly. So, because of that, I am going to name Western Osgiliath Barazgar, which I've tried to translate and means mighty warrior. So there we go. We also have some names ready for Carandraos, Calenhad, and even Pelargir and Eastern Osgiliath when the time is right. But of course, we're not there just yet, because whilst we are doing quite a decent job, in my opinion, we shouldn't rest on our laurels just yet. We are far from won this campaign. We are still in a lot of trouble. There's still a lot of smaller stacks just wandering about a little bit, just annoying me. So we do need to take care of that, and we also need to make sure that this Doom stack here doesn't cross. So I think what I'll do is just get one unit to besiege Eastern Osgiliath. They will most definitely sally out and lift that siege, but because of this, Captain Borneven is stuck. And usually the AI isn't smart enough to first lift the siege and then move with Captain Borneven. This should probably mean that these guys are not going to do anything and they're stuck on the island, or not the island, but they're stuck in Ithilien across the Anduin, and then Mordor can mop them up for us, which is exactly what I want. It keeps Gondor busy, it keeps Mordor busy, and in the meantime I'm just, claiming lands and expanding like crazy. I'm not that worried about Rohan because I'm sure they'll be busy with Isengard for at least a little bit, and even if they decide to attack Calenhad once we claim it, which is very, very soon indeed, there's no way they're going to take the settlement with just their cavalry, and their infantry is pretty rubbish, so I'm not too worried. Okay, that said, Carandraos, 9 more turns, that is quite a long time, but I have time. Calenhad, 2 more turns, Eastern Osgiliath, don't have to worry about that. Barazgar will just hold. There is, of course, these smaller armies of Gondor that I'd like to take care of around Tariq Pharazôn. I'm training some archers, but I do have some units ready to go. I just wish I had some cavalry. So I think I can take down Hisalvan, who might otherwise besiege Osgiliath. I can take down Arthur. Arahad might prove to be a little bit more difficult because they're either like just in reinforcement range of Forlong the Fat or just out of it. I mean, I'd like to kill Forlong as well. He's got a unit of Lasanic Axemen, which, to be honest, they're not that difficult to take down. If you surround them, they drop pretty rapidly. If we can take down all these forces one by one, it's actually not that difficult. So yeah, let's get this army under the command of Nimruben. I wish I could already translate that. I still need to practice my Adûnaic. And let us start by taking down Captain Arthdor. Oh, and Gimmelkart is joining because I'm not sure why. Let's do a night battle. At least that makes it a little bit easier on us. So yeah, I'll just quickly take care of this one guy off camera because it's not going to be the most exciting of fights. And I'll just get back to you with the results. There we go. Let's save that. Double check the night attack and let's go. And there we go, just slightly under 85%, but, you know, 6 casualties for 123 kills, and those 6 casualties were, I think, mostly, yeah, the Household Guard, which is this General Nimruben. So they replenish. Of course, losing the Royal Guard slowly but surely sucks, because they can never replenish over 77, I think. But we can retrain Royal Guard at some point, so one day our Chad will be fully restored, his unit will be fully restored. But up until that day, we'll just have to deal with a 6-123 kill-death ratio, so that's pretty damn good. And there we go, let's execute them. That unit should still be alive. Yeah, they're just retreating. You know, once I take these settlements, I just don't see Gondor throwing that many big armies my way. You know, if I count Karasast as well, if I take Karasast, I just don't see them producing that big armies, you know? Like, they punished me so hard last time, but they just don't have the means of production at the moment, because we're seizing the means of production. Oh yes, we're going full Marxism on these damn Gondorians. Alright, Captain Brannon, he will suffer a similar fate. Oh, no. He decided to just yeet out of that, which I don't blame him. His Elven, what do you bring? Nothing too impressive, but you do bring some Blackroot Vale Archers, which is a little bit more annoying to deal with, because that means they'll definitely get some kills, although my Territorial Guardsmen should be able to tank them relatively easily. So let's save the game and let us do this battle. Alright, start deployment. She's in the front. Talking about kill-death ratios, I do want to give a big shout out to my man, Statsman Robbie, who is of course keeping track of the kill-death ratio ever since the Angmar campaign. I always pin his comment whenever I see it, so do check him out. You can see him. You can find him on all the previous videos so far. And he has decided to restart the kill-death counter, considering we restarted the campaign as well. Alright, so I do want to be a little bit aggressive, because those Blackroot Vale Archers are definitely not going to give me any peace. So we do just want to run in there. No rest for the wicked, eh? No rest for the faithful. I did get some tips on the previous video by Aprons, Melkor, and I believe someone else, but I can't remember the name, on how to use the Rosedan Halberdiers effectively, which is something that I'm still not quite sure how to use Halberdiers effectively. But apparently it's best to use them defensive and defensive alone. Don't really bother to use them to attack. Because the moment they start breaking formation, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, by the way, the moment they start breaking formation, you just have a bad time. Yeah, 14 defense. These guys don't care about archers. They're shooting at my archer militia, which is fine. Honestly, maybe I should have brought Chad just for his Númenorian warcry. It is quite nice, even though it makes them rout sometimes a little bit too quickly. That's okay. Does make our lives considerably easier. Blackroot Vale Archers, I think, also have a two-handed weapon as a secondary. Yep. So we shouldn't underestimate them in melee just yet. Nor should we underestimate the Labadan Clansmen, because they can destroy my Territorial Guardsmen, seeing that they're AP. If we move around like that, we can just completely corner them. I still sometimes get questions on how I make the units flash like that, the red and the green, and that's quite simple. You press this button. There's no hotkey for it, unfortunately. And also, if you're playing on the cinematic UI mode, then it's not there for some reason. I'll show you. If you use minimal HUD, you don't get the flashing button. And I really like the flashing button, which is why I always use Battle HUD. I use the flashing button like at least once every battle. It's just so damn useful. But yeah, that's how you do that. You press this button. And it's very, very, very helpful to keep an overview of the battlefield. Alright, we are losing some troops ourselves, but it's worth it in my opinion. And we should be able to retrain the Gondorian units relatively easily. As soon as we get the culture up and going, which will take a little bit, I will admit, we can start retraining our own units. Right now, we just kind of need to still be a little bit careful with our own units. Make sure we don't waste any of them, because we don't have that big of a means of production in terms of units just yet. But soon enough, soon enough. I'm actually thinking that in Osgiliath I should be able to get Azrazair units, because the big rivers, the sailable rivers, do count as coastlines. I should be able to get 85%, right? Yeah, there we go. They do count as coastlines, so I should be able to get Azrazair Raiders, Azrazair Warriors, Savages, those kind of units, the Archers as well. And the Mariners, of course, the Javelin Throwers, which a lot of people have been recommending me, because they do have very good stats. So keep an eye out on them, hopefully we'll have them relatively soon. Okay, but that's 25%, which is a lot more than I would like, but okay. It's a decently big army that we killed. 671 is nothing to scoff at. That is, you know, quite a lot. If they bundled up with Forlong's army and they attacked Osgiliath, for example, we could be in trouble there. So I'm very happy that we killed them. Who did the most damage? That would be the Gondor Militia. He also suffered the most damage. Oh no, those Territorial Guardsmen got absolutely obliterated. They were probably up against the Lamadan Clansmen. Yeah, sucks, but nothing to do about it. Alright, let's execute them. Boop. You're dead. Can I get... Oh wait, I can get a dockyard here, so I should also be able to get... Yeah, Azrazair Marines. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Why are they called Marines, though? I'm pretty sure that the other units... can I find an example here? Are called Mariners, right? No, they're also called Marines. I could have sworn some units are Mariners instead of Marines. Not that it really matters all that much. Let's see. We still want to kill Brannan and friends. I wish I just had like one cavalry unit with Nimruben instead, but then I have to get rid of Talon, which would postpone the siege of Carandros a little bit longer, which I don't want to do. Okay, can I get Azrazair units? Tower of Octalion. I should be able to get Marines right when we hit 40% culture. Interesting. Yeah, I can get Rosedown units. I can get Azrazair crossbowmen. Nice. And I can get Azrazair warriors. But where are the poopy ones? There they are, in the meeting hall. So once we have 5% culture, we can get raiders and archers, which, you know, they're not super good units, but they can definitely hold their own. They're okay. So we should have that relatively soon, maybe even next turn. Look at that, beautiful. We definitely need units like that just to fill in the gaps a little bit. Alright, Nimruben. Shall we fight Brannan? It's only 3 units. Should be just able to surround them unless they run. Nope. Wait. Nimruben can't lead night attacks. Oh. Let's just get Gimel Chad over real quick. I thought he could, but at least that will make my life a little bit easier bringing Gimel Chad along as well. I'm going to keep saying Gimel Chad until no one actually remembers his actual name, by the way. In case you're wondering. Alright, let's just do a night attack. Kill him real quick. They'll probably rout the moment they see the Chad on the battlefield anyway. Oh, right. Oh, cool. It's actually a battle at the Ramasekor, which is quite nice. We can, I think, technically mount those buildings, although I'm not quite convinced. I hope they don't. I think the AI usually spasses out pretty hard on this battle map. They try to, like, squeeze through the gate, and I think they usually resort to some silly shenanigans. Okay, no, they're just all the way back there. Can I place archers on the walls? Somewhat? Kinda? Some parts? It's not really working as intended, that's for damn sure. Wait, what's this position? Where's the rest of my army? Oh, they're... Wait, what? They were over there for a moment. Okay, this is just strange. Archers move like that. Don't group up. Gondorians. Well, quote-unquote Gondorians. You're Kingsmen now. You will forsake your old name. Alright. Look at them, your fellow territorial guardsmen. They're guarding the wrong territory, though. The Lebanon Marines. Who I've been honestly calling Mariners for forever, I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. I don't care. It's part of the intimidation, just don't even call them by the right name. When people say my name wrong, which I will admit my name isn't the easiest of names, it's not the most common one. I'm not saying Izzy, because Izzy is not my real name, in case you're wondering. It's short for Arachir Galodizithon. No, I'm kidding. But if people get my name wrong, I don't like that at all. And I shouldn't even blame them, because like I said, my name is like quite rare and not a lot of people have it. Although I've seen one person in the comment section with the same name as me, which is quite surprising. So now you can all just guess and assume that you're that person. It's not Melkor, nor is it an Aryan. I'm not named in area, nor Melkor. Imagine being that kind of parent to name your son or daughter Melkor or Sauron. Oh, he's named after a character from the Lord of the Rings. Oh, is he a cool character? Well, sorta, I guess. Depending on your outlook in life, I suppose he's very cool. Alright, my guardsmen. Push, 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 fight, fight, fight. Archers, you're in range. Fire! I know it's not the best fighting angle, but fire. At least pretend you give a damn. Fire on the Marines, because they're a bit scarier, in my opinion, than the Guardsmen are. For damn sure, actually. Someone also asked on the previous video how I do the cinematic mode, which maybe some of you aren't aware yet. It's a thing specific to Divide and Conquer. It doesn't work in Vanilla Medieval 2. But when you press the scroll lock, or scroll lock, depending on your keyboard, which for me is right above the home button, you enter cinematic mode. It's as simple as that. You get those nice black bars, no UI. It's a simple way to hide the UI. Quick and easy way, instead of having to press escape and then toggling the cinematic UI. Or the, what are they called again? Battle UI. I don't know, because I prefer using this UI for reasons I've already stated, like this button. It's also just nice to get those black bars, which you don't get with the other UI. Alright, so Territorial Guardsmen, you're gonna tank the Javis. Oh, Nimruben, why aren't you running in there? I don't even think they're gonna get their Javis off, or maybe one throw? Nope, don't think so. I do not believe so. Territorial Guardsmen versus Territorial Guardsmen, the battle of a lifetime. Only on the Izzy channel do you see such exciting battles. 2 units with 3 attack and 14 defense just going nuts against each other. Gotta love it. Why aren't you stunned? You should be stunned. Right, screw that. My Territorial Guardsmen are getting a bit slaughtered, but that's okay. Why am I not using my Gondor Militia over there? Kind of playing this a little bit too poorly, but it's okay, it'll buff out. It'll buff out. I've yet to meet the Gondor Militia that can beat the Ar-Gimel in one-on-one combat, mind you. I'm not too concerned. If we lose Ar-Gimel, I'm not sure what I would do. I think I would cry a little bit. Oh, they're running. Come on, you little bitches. Is that the way they taught you to fight in the Gondor School of Combat? Because that's pretty damn pathetic, mind you. Alright, 93% for 8%. Puts a smile on my face any day of the week. 66 casualties for 389 kills, plus 86 prisoners, of course. 150 kills by the Chad himself. This is why he's the Chad. Virgin Gondorians versus the true Ar-Adûnâim. There's no contest. Alright, let's execute them. Mercy? Mercy? If you wanted mercy, you should have marched on Dol Amroth. Perhaps they would have granted you mercy, you little son of a bitch. Alright, Arahad, will you run or will you fight? You will fight, look at that. So more Territorial Guardsmen, more Militia, more Lebanon Marines. Not Mariners, Marines. But if we kill them, then we've taken care of all these stacks. I will retreat back because I don't want to fight Dune here and Folong the Fat. I'd rather not fight them just yet. But yeah, let's go take care of this army as well. Nothing too special over there. Just slightly more forces, which will cause slightly more casualties. But we still should be able to kill them with relative ease. Okay, no Ramasekor today. Oh well, not today, but in this battle. To be honest, with all the healing and stuff, our units are still fairly healthy. Don't actually lose that many forces. Let's just make sure to use all our units this time, especially Gimel. He's also leveling up quite rapidly. He's already silver tier. Okay, let us move over. Yes, it's kind of nice to make the comparison between like the regular Gondor Militia and then the Kingsman Gondor Militia. And you tell me which one you prefer, but I definitely prefer the red and black. Definitely looks cool, especially the Territorial Guardsmen. They look so cool under the Ar-Adûnâim, and with the Gondorians, I don't know, man, they look kind of like pajama-wearing warriors, you know? That kind of looks like a pajama to me. It looks comfy, it's like yoga pants, it looks comfy as heck, but don't wear it in public, come on. Unless you really just want to show to the world that you just don't give a damn anymore, which I can respect. mind you. I can definitely respect that, especially in the current societal situation that we're in. Alright, lads, get in position. Archers fired on the Lebanon Marines. There you go. Ah, yes, they look so nice when doing it. Even the archers just look almost professional. They don't really scream militia to me. Alright, let's push a little bit closer with the archers. Come on, you don't have to push that much closer. Like, they know they're in range, but they're still, like, pushing forth. Oh, look at that. They look so cool. I really like what they've done with the Ar-Adûnâim Gondorian units. I wish they had the time to do it for all the units that you can recruit as the Ar-Adûnâim, give them all, like, something custom. But, of course, I realize that that would cost so much time. So, yeah. That would be asking a little bit too much, but just imagine having a full army with like Haradrim soldiers as well. Just soldiers from all over Middle-earth fighting under one banner. Kind of like the Romans did, with their conscription, of course. Just look at it. Look at it. Enjoy it. Ah. And this is exactly why this game will never get old. Medieval 2 is close to 20 years old, but it just never ages because of mods like this, man. And even the base game is still fun, mind you. Don't get me wrong. You don't need mods to enjoy the game. If you're watching my videos and you personally don't own Medieval 2, what the hell are you doing with your life? Seriously, pick it up. I understand if you're waiting for a sale, but I think there's a sale right now. I think the Steam Autumn sale is in session. But like, buy it. Seriously, you will not regret it. Even if you're not buying, or not buying, sorry. Even if you're not downloading, because of course it's free, in case you're wondering. Divide and Conquer. Get the base game. It's so damn good. So much fun. I can never get tired of it. Even if I'm not doing the YouTube stuff, I still play this game a lot. Like, a lot. Okay, that soldiers are moving in. We're gonna send in Mr. Chad. Crap. Careful for those Javies. They are quite pointy. Push in first. Halberdiers push in as well. Take the wide line. They almost have more soldiers than me, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, Gimel Chad, I think you can solo 3 Gondorian militia units, right? Don't worry. I won't leave you to your own devices. I'm not that mean. Okay, nice, that's stunned. Infighting is basically stunned. It does mean that they're attacking each other, but you should just read it as stunned. That's also the way the developers intended it. Because there's no, as far as I am aware, other way to get... Oh my god, they're already routing. It seems the legend of Gimel Chad precedes himself, because they just run without even fighting against them. I will let them break formation just for a moment. Yeah, chase them, I guess, but not with 5 units, please. Archers are out of ammo, but you can still do suppressing tactics. Alright, stay in formation. Kill their captain, perhaps? I think that Chad's racking up 1 billion kills again. A 68%. We need more than that, though. That's for damn sure. Oh, that's still a nice, juicy amount of territorial guardsmen in there. I'm just wetting my lips already. Man, I'm really creepy sometimes, aren't I? Just realized. I just realized. Alright, push in there, Gimel Chad. Crush them underfoot. Oh, there's no running from me. No, 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 no. Alright, 85% is looking so damn close. Yes, 84, yes, we can get it. Surely, surely. Please. Oh, come on, that's such a big meaty stack. And it says 91, but that is counting the guys that already left the battlefield. I think if we can kill them... Oh, come on! Or them, then we should be able to hit 85. Like, that guy should be dying, or, well, getting captured, 161. If we reach 165, I'll be a happy camper. That should be 85. We're getting there, we're getting there. Just be patient. 164, just one more. Come on. Oh, okay, we're getting actually a ton more. 170 easily. Easily! Or easily, I should say. Making puns with my own name. So damn lame. Okay, come on. Come on, they're right there. What are you doing? Are you having a friendly competition who can run the farthest? 171, that should be 85%. Beautiful! Maths was always my strong suit now, wasn't it? 98 casualties, which admittedly is a lot, but 563 kills plus 171 captives is also a lot. That army should be completely gone. Nice. That leads to a lot less trouble for us at Minas Tirith. 251 kills. 215 kills by Ar-Gimel-Chad himself with only 8 casualties. Very, very nice. And let's execute those guys as well. Execution is my middle name. Alright, and now we can go back to Tariq Farazon with the spoils of war. Look at that. Minimal casualties, just having a good old time round. We just mopped up all those armies. That took us way too long, I will admit, but it was 100% worth it from a strategic point of view. Definitely necessary, and something I don't think I did enough in our previous attempt. And look, we actually got a great Axe of Lazarnak. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. We can soon kill Forlong the Fat with his own weapon, or one of his own weapons. Let's save the game just in case, and then let us end the turn, and I'll be seeing you all back on turn number... Unless, let me just double check. Do we need to move our diplomats and spies and stuff? No, I think we moved them all. Yeah, you're all moving. Okay, so I'll see you all back on turn number 27. Alright, and things just can't go better for me. I think things are going very, very, very good. They didn't even try to remove me from Eastern Osgiliath. Turlin is just moving all around, which leaves an opening for our cavalry to move towards Tariq Farazon. So we can send over 1 cavalry unit, and that means we can actually attack Captain General Forlong the Fat. I do feel kind of secure with the current army. It's going to be tough. We'll definitely lose a lot of units, but that's another faction now we're taking down. I have no idea what Faramir is, but he's currently the faction leader, and at this point they are starting to run out of family members. I just stopped talking there for a moment. They are running out of family members relatively quickly, and of course on the next turn they'll lose Calenhad as well, which will mean Turlin will probably also fight and lose his army as well, which actually leads me to believe I should probably send over a cavalry unit to Gimmelzoll, because we'll attack Calenhad, or they'll attack me on like the last turn, and then those guys will sally out and we'll have a big old fight. So having some cavalry there will definitely help out. And we don't really need them for Gimmelthorn right now. They didn't try to remove me from Eastern Osgiliath, which is nice. They do still have that big-ass army. There was a little bit of fighting. He's kind of consolidating his troops here. But there's no reinforcing at the moment. They can't reinforce from Calenhad. They can't reinforce from Osgiliath. They do not hold Ostithil. Or Tirith, what is it? I always mix up those names. It is Ostithil. So this army will just get whittled down by Mordor. And at the same time, it also keeps Mordor weak, which makes it less likely for them to attack me anytime soon, which is good because, you know, if Mordor attacks me, that's going to be a bit of a hellscape. So yeah, we're in as good a position as we can be, I think. So first things first, we have a construction completed of the Mason's Hall in Tariq Farazon. So I think what we should do is... What's her culture? 4%. 1 more turn, we can get Azrazair troops. I think we should just straight up invest in the Master Mason's Hall. Just get the highest tier of the Mastercraft building. That will just speed up everything else, because there's a lot we want to build in Tariq Farazon. So let's get there now. It's an investment of 4 turns now, but it will pay dividends in the long run. I think there's actually 1 higher tier still, right? Master Builders, yeah, the Mason's Guild House, which reduces the building times by 50%, which is massive. So we'll definitely take that. Okie dokie, so Calenhad will fall when we press end turn. That is of course the matter of Forlong the Fat. I could potentially wait 1 more turn to have even more units, but I kind of feel safe using this army. We have cavalry, which will make our lives significantly easier. We have the Gimel-Chad, although I don't want him to 1v1 Forlong the Fat, because he has 10 attack AP, so, you know, a little bit scary. But if I can just charge him with cavalry, have Gimel-Chad finish off the rest of his lads, I don't see too much of a risk. I see quite an easy opening to kill another noteworthy general of Gondor. Balance of Power is like pretty much smack dab in the middle, but honestly, I'm not too scared. What are you bringing? So you bring Archer Militia and Blackwood Vale Archer, so you do have an archer advantage. Okay, fine by me. We'll just be more aggressive then. We do have cavalry, which you do not have, and which is a massive, massive advantage. Alright, yeah, let's take this battle. I'll take you on, Forlong. I'll see you on the battlefield, mate.
Muster your courage, men! We march. See the enemy? Soon, many of them are going to be poisoning worms and carrion birds.
Alright, that's pretty intense. Okay, Minas Tirith in the background. Let's see, we will push with our archers up front. They can take some of the fire away from our infantry sections. Just gonna try to keep that infantry busy whilst our cavalry... There they are, looking spicy as ever. They're not bad, mind you. 5 charges, not horrible. Well, any cavalry is useful, of course. Well, as those guys keep the enemy busy, the cavalry will just charge into them and slaughter them, you know. Okay, he's keeping his Blackroot Vale he's keeping his archers in the back. Okay. I see he seems to be taking a page out of the strategic guidebook from Game of Thrones, which is a bit of a mistake in my eyes. Cavalry, you're gonna have a field day, my friend. I could just try to snipe for long. Doesn't seem all that fat to me, to be honest. In fact, he's rather in shape. He's more in shape than I am, that's for damn sure. Alright, what do you do? Absolutely nothing, it seems. Well, they'll definitely kill a lot of my archers. That's okay. It's a sacrifice I am more than willing to make. Cavalry, if you're in the mood to charge for long, go ahead. Might just get a lucky kill on him. Although it seems the Blackroot Vale archers are going to try to stop me, but they'll be too late. And they're not even very successful at it. Charge! I don't think we have enough damage to kill him straight up. But I think we definitely hurt him. Pull back, pull back, pull back! Always going in so aggressive, so deep, and then we lose some horses when pulling out. Alright, charge in there. There's like a fly buzzing around my face at the moment, which is very annoying. Makes me feel like a piece of shit, literally. Ah, yeah, boys. Get in there. Cavalry, stack up. We are going to have a Pelennor field day, my friends. That is a double pun right there. Are you running? No, not really. Just kinda. I don't think they'll run under the command of for long. So we just have them where we want them. A big clusterfuck, which usually would benefit them. Except for the fact that we have cavalry. They don't have cavalry, so we have free reign over the battlefield. Cavalry in medieval warfare is like having air supremacy in current warfare. It changes everything, my boys. You can win a battle without cavalry, but you cannot win a war without cavalry. Let me tell you that. Look at that, it's just getting slaughtered by the dozens. And now they can't also run, so this army is screwed. Look at that, I just do one strike on the left, one strike on the right, and they just die in droves. Alright, it does seem that I'll have to send Gimmelchad to fight for long. That's okay. He's not really fighting back anyway. Let's make sure Gimmelchad is not, like, out in the open. No, he's there, he's safe. Keep him hidden, keep him safe. I have a hard time pronouncing words today. That's okay. Those Blackroot Vale archers are surprisingly tough in melee. Alright, let's go protect the Chad. Right. Boom. I mean, they're pretty sturdy against cavalry charges, but even then, they will die rapidly. I'm playing on 6 times speed because I'm an expert. Watch me lose my generals. And Gimmelchad's losing a lot of lads, but he's up against like his worst enemy, which is AP charge infantry. But they are dying. There's actually still 40 of them. I can't even see 40. It looks like they have like 10, not 40. They're done. Your army is gone for long. You'll be next. We definitely need some retraining soon, but that's okay. It just takes time. And we should have some time now that we've killed so many forces. No, 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 for long. You don't get to run. It seems you're gravely mistaken about the current state of affairs. It would be cool if we could also, like, conscript generals as the Ar-Adûnâim. Yes. That they like abandon their cause and Forlong would fight along with us. Could be a cool mechanic if they could use like the sort of religious script from Medieval 2. Where you can try to convert generals to your religion. Would be very cool. There we have it! Beautiful! Let's see. 341 casualties. 314 casualties, not 41, I keep mixing up the numbers. 314 casualties for 951 kills, I'll take that. Any day of the week. 314 kills by the Gondor Cavalry Militia. And that, my friends, is why even a very low tier militia, kind of poopy cavalry unit can still make such a massive difference. And that's absolutely why your priority should always, 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 always be cavalry. Happy days, my friends. Let us execute ourselves a faction. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Forlong the Fat is no more. But now we need to be a little bit more careful with our units. Alright, can I put you inside? Thank you. If this guy, for example, now starts to attack us at like Osgiliath or Tarik Farazon, or sorry, Barasgar and Tarik Farazon, that would definitely ruin my day a little bit. But soon we'll have taken care of Calenhad and we can send some forces back because we don't need a full garrison at Calenhad. I don't think that Rohan will feel brave enough to attack us anytime soon. And of course, the one nice thing about capturing Gondorian lands is that they've already got plenty of watchtowers, so we can already check what's going on at the border without having to move a general over there. So yeah, I think that's all for this turn. I hope those Mordorians keep killing the Gondorians. And we can take Calenhad in the end turn. Keep besieging Eastern Osgiliath, just block them across the Anduin. Happy days, my friends, happy days. Although, I'm actually going to try to put a watchtower at the border there. Let's see, I hope I have enough movement points. I should do. There we go. Keep an eye on Karasast, that's actually very useful information. Because of course, once we take these settlements, Karasast will be next, and then Pelargir, which are already blocking. Yeah, okay, I'll see you all back on turn number 28, or unless these guys do decide to attack us. Or actually, no, sorry, I'm going too quick again. I need to move my diplomat. Talk to Eärendil. I think I have a diplomat right there. Hello, do you want to trade? I can give you... I don't know. What do you want? Gold, silver, in exchange for fish? We love fish. Okay, yeah. We've already rejected one proposal, so you're not going to accept another one. That's fine. Where is my merchant? He's at the border of Dunland. Moving to the village for 118 gold coins. And what's this? Is this anything? Horse scroll, yeah. End the turn on that. Okay, and then our other diplomat, he shall move, I guess, towards like Torwinian, Dale, Rune, those kind of areas. What is my spy doing at the moment in Razor? He's just chilling. He's having a good time just hanging about. Anything interesting going on over here? Nope. Alright, that's going to be the end turn for me, so I'll see you all back once something happens. Alright, as expected, he also just... I hope I cut this in early enough so you can see. He also just attacked me with an army from Orodreth of Pelargir on Tarik Farazon. So if they want to go for a siege battle there, I'll happily take it. I think I can hold it relatively easily. But soon enough, I can send reinforcements over from Calenhad. Like I said, we don't need a full garrison over there. So I'm not too concerned with that siege battle over there. I do feel fine just to keep besieging Eärendil and Eastern Osgiliath. Anyway, that's future talk. Now let's focus on Calenhad. So we're facing off against Turlin, of course, the one general that is reinforcing. The battle is standing right there with his pitiful army. And then Calamir himself, we try to attrition his units a little bit, but they aren't all that affected. But of course we have cavalry, we have Nardutarik, so we should be just fine. Alright, let us take ourselves a mighty OP Gondorian castle. Ah, yes, my favorite background music starts playing as well. So we're off facing the weakest force of the two. So I will use my archers already, it's not like I don't want to use them. But I do want to kind of use the Adûnaic arms one specifically against the general. Well, actually... yeah, we're facing the weakest one. It looked like the biggest force because actually had a couple curses on the map, but I mean, it represents... this is a unit, you know? It's literally one guy with a banner carrier and a lieutenant. This is like typical office management in a nutshell. You got the employee who's doing all the work, then you got middle management, and you got higher management, just kind of making sure that he's actually doing a good job. The Lord of the Rings is always very poignant on current state of affairs, isn't it? Alright, cavalry, where art thou? Thou art over there. Honestly, Gimmelthorn, go nuts, man. Go nuts! Have a good time. You know I love you, man. You don't get enough appreciation as compared to the Chad Lord himself. But one day, your time will come. You're still young, of course. Yes, I'm fighting at my own units because I'm a pro! A pro, I tell ya. I probably should have saved the Númenorian Warcry for those guys. That's okay. That's alright. Middle management has decided to have an HR meeting right in the middle of the battlefield. I guess he's not really up for the job. Oops, didn't mean to charge into the bodyguard there. My bad. Don't mind me, I'm getting out of here. Archers, stop fighting. Can you not charge me? I'll show you what a charge can do. The General's bodyguard for Gondor might feel very uninspired and just, you know, very defensive, not really too flashy. But they're actually a very good unit. Do not underestimate them. Just because they're so defensive. So killing them quickly with cavalry charges is the best way to deal with them. Gotta make sure we kill that unit though, because they can actually route out of the battlefield. Those guys can't, because they're part of the garrison. So they can't withdraw anywhere. If the summon falls, they fall. But the other ones, they can still withdraw, technically. Yeah, kill them. And then Adûnaic. Nice, beautiful. Just run in there straight away, honestly. Who needs fancy tactics? I sure don't. I sure don't. Cavalry, move over. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Adûnaic, crush them. Cavalry. Turlin is dead. That guy's just been wandering about between Carandrals and Calenhad for like 20 turns now. Just not doing anything. And we've put him out of his misery, to be honest. That wasn't much of a life. Alright, you're running, that's good. I'm not sure what you're trying to achieve, but that's okay. And they're just getting crushed. Cycle Charge is the name of the game. Well, Divide and Conquer is the name of the game, but Cycle Charge could be a good name as well. Third Age to the War, Cycle Charge. Cycle and Charge, maybe, to keep up the two-word combination, three-word combination. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. It is mighty satisfying just to push him against our own spears. 15% for 88%. I'll take it. I'll still have a healthy army that I can actually send to reinforce Tariq Farazon. Let's kill that guy just to get the XP. I want his loot. There we go. Nice job, lads. 2 more generals dead. Kalamir. Maybe if your name was Kastamir, you would have stood a chance. But now you don't. 136 casualties for 366 kills. Let's see who got the most kills, although I'm pretty sure it's either Gimmelzor or the Gondor Cavalry Militia. And if I had to put money on it, I'd say the Gondor Cavalry Militia. 174, 97. No, I was dead wrong. Absolutely dead wrong. Rosadan Footman got humiliated, but that's okay. That's alright. Okay, yeah, there we go. Calenhad is now ours. Alright, let's execute these sons of bitches. There we go, let us occupy our prize. Beautiful. Nothing else happened. Alright, let's see. The Fighters Guild in Calenhad. That is a prerequisite for the Naru Fighters Guild, which would give me Adûnaic Armsmen, I'm pretty sure, so I will accept that. Getting that early on is quite useful. They want us to expand towards Osterthil. No, I don't think I will. I think that's just a little bit too risky. of an expansion. Although there's a Gondorian castle. It's just not really the direction I want to expand towards right now. Okay, so they brought an extra captain as well. So potentially doing a night fight, I could eliminate him, just get rid of him. Okay, this army isn't anything too scary, to be honest. Well, first things first, let us rename Calenhad. Of course, now is also the time that I can, I think, train the Azrazair units. Yes, although it takes another 7 turns, which is a bit of a cock tease, but there you go. We do have the extra archers there as well. Nice. Nice. So maybe, just maybe, I can just go in for the attack, to be honest. Another custom general down would be quite nice. Alright, anyway, first things first, let us rename Calenhad, which already rakes in almost as much cash as my birth year, off by just 1994, which is quite a lot for a castle, I must say. And the name I had in mind for Calenhad is not Armenelos, but Arminaleth. And the reason for that is, Armenelos is of course the old name of the capital of Old Númenor. But that name, which means Royal Heavenly City, is a Quenya name, which is of course Elvish, which we don't like the Elves, you know, the Elves are loyal to the Valar. So we're of course going to rename Royal Heavenly City to Adûnaic, which would be Arminaleth instead of Armenelos, which I think is a cool name for a castle like this, Arminaleth. So now we have Arminaleth, Tarik Farazon and Barazgar, which is pretty damn awesome in my humble opinion. We do get the watchtowers, as I said, so we do have a nice overview of everything that's happening, both on the Anduin as well as the mountains over here, towards the land of, what's it called, Aldberg of Rohan. So we should be pretty damn secure on our borders there. We should also, I think, do we have trade with Rohan? I think we do. Yes, so that will rake in. That's probably the main reason why we have so much cash from trade, right? No, it's mostly mining actually, yeah. They build a mining network for us over there. That is very nice of them. Beautiful. Okay, let's start by getting the Mason's Hall. It will take a little bit to build up that settlement. The One Ring has been located in Dale. Okay, it's just a little bit too far from us. Nor do I even care too much about the One Ring as this faction. Because sadly the Ar-Adûnâim don't have a custom script for the One Ring. They are just treated as an evil faction, so our options are keep the ring or give it to Sauron, which we definitely don't want to give it to Sauron. He is of course the great betrayer, and we do not trust him whatsoever. Well, they are topping the charts, which is a little bit scary, but right now they're not doing anything here. They're not doing anything here as long as Bornevan is alive. That Doomstack is doing us massive favours. Of course, now the question of Orodreth of Pelargir. What do we do with him? I could send over the cavalry as an extra reinforcement, which would be quite handy-dandy to take down this army. All in all, I think we can actually crush him with relative ease. Territorial Guardsmen are really nothing too scary. I could potentially wait for a siege, but that's another turn that my buildings don't construct, that I'm not training or retraining anything. And that feels a bit of a waste, because I need to build up my settlements as quickly as possible. There's also placed some units in the fort over here. Interesting. So I think I'll send over some forces. And once they're done defending Tarik Farazon, I can also move them towards Osgiliath. I would feel rather secure in doing so. Okay, so let's move the cavalry first and foremost, because they will be reinforcing us. Let's pop them there for now, just for starters. Then let's see, what do we want to leave behind? We do get free upkeep for the Nardu Tarik, surprisingly enough. I'm not quite sure why they get free upkeep. It's not like we can train them. It's very strange. So let's see, let's keep behind the Rosadan Footmen. Let's keep behind the Halberdiers as well, because they're kind of good on walls. And let's get these 2 units back. So we still have more of a strong enough defense in case Rohan tries anything. And then Anubalkan, can I put you here? Let's just save just in case I do anything stupid. And then take this army of Tarik Farazon and attack Orodreth. There we go, the extra cavalry is coming in. The game says the bounce power is not in our favour. They're not even counting this guy along as well, so that's quite nice. But like all these guys, they're territorial guardsmen. They don't scare me whatsoever. We have 2 cavalry units. We have a shit ton of archers. We have Gimel Chad himself. I think this is actually going to be another easy kill on... I'm not quite sure whether or not it's a family member, but it's definitely a custom general and definitely one of the main leaders right now. Very nice. Okay, let's go exterminate ourselves another Gondorian general.
Muster your courage, men!
There we go. We are, of course, spawning in Minas City, so they'll be down below the slope as well, which does benefit us a little bit extra. I miss Gimmelthon with his crossbow. Or Gimmelzor. Oh, no! No, no, you're coming in from the wrong side, my friend. Oh, we need to micro you out of that straight away. They're like, hello, sorry that we're late. Oh, shit, has the battle started yet? Move, move, move. Don't get destroyed by javelins. Okay, good, they're retreating. Good, good, good. You know, Minas Tirith is kind of nice with the snow, I must say. Looks pretty damn neat. Okie dokie. So they're just going to position themselves over there. These guys are working hard. Is that the general? Seems like it's the general. Interesting. Okay, so I kind of want to attack it from this side so we have more of the slope at a better angle. So that does mean moving my Gondor archers, who always seem to replenish. They're always still at full health, which is quite nice. The rest of my infantry, though, is pretty damn wounded. I hope we don't lose any full units, because I'd like to retrain them all. They've got a nice set of experience, and overall, I just don't want to see them wasted. To be honest, I'm kind of in the mood to just try to assassinate that general. He's sitting there so wide open, man. It's such a juicy target. Alright, make sure you're not on skirmish mode, make sure you're not on guard mode. Good, good, good. I feel like this is going to be worth it. That is. That's him right there. That's who we want this cavalry to ram into. The Lebanon Marines do look quite nice with armor upgrades. They're going to now turn around, get ready to fling their Javis my way, which will hurt. There we go. Good charge. Right on target, but it didn't kill him. Just not enough damage. Which, yeah, our damage is pretty damn low. Was that worth it? Probably not, seeing as we didn't really kill anyone. That was pretty pathetic. I guess being on guard mode doesn't quite help. That was my bad. Okay, army, as soon as you're in position, move forth. Forth and fear no darkness, my friends. Chad, you take the left side. Cavalry also on the left side as well. Once our archers are in position, they're going to rain hell upon those Lebanon Marines. Oh yes, there we go. Starting now. Wait, what are you firing at? Fight on them, fight on them. Priorities, my friends, priorities. Okay, they're running towards me now. All according to plan. Do need to be a little bit careful with the fact that I have so little infantry. I mean, so little is a bit of an overstatement, but a lot less than they have. Our archers are strong, yes, but we should not underestimate the way they can just run towards us and slaughter us if they wanted to. Okay, fight them. Fight them. Cavalry, give them support. My cavalry's going to be a little bit out of position, which is horribly annoying. So Rohan footmen, go help them out. Why are you running to them? I said to run to them. I guess we can do a double cav charge. Alright. My cavalry's in a bit of a rough spot. Forth! Cavalry! Alright. Gondor militia, get in there. I'm hearing horns tooting everywhere. Alright, Onodreth is in a bit of a bad position. Territorial Guardsmen don't really scare me as much as they think they scare me. Let's keep charging into him. You, they're kiting me hard. At least the Lamlin clansmen are dropping hard. 7% for 25%, I'll take that. It's just I'm starting to run out of steam at Minas Tirith. I can get some reinforcements in there, but unless I can start recruiting my own units, which takes so friggin' long as the Ar-Adûnâim, then I'm going to start running out of steam, and that will just make things painful. I just don't right now have a lot of means of training new units. I should look into getting some more at Asgiliath, potentially. But soon I'll have the culture to at least get Azrazair, which, I mean, they're not great warriors by any means of the word, but they can hold a line, and they can get some kills. And we have the cavalry doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and the archers as well providing lots of support, which is excellent. Charge! Oh yes, good charge, good charge. Calf sandwich! Even as the Ar-Adûnâim, we can do calf sandwiches. My one general's in a little bit of a pickle. Not quite sure where he's positioned. But he's... oh, there he is. Yeah, he's dying pretty damn hard. That's okay. Provide support. There we go. Cavalry coming in. Clutch. Oh, yes, they are. Perhaps I should have waited for the siege battle, but I don't know. If it was a siege battle, we couldn't use our cavalry quite as effectively as we can now. And the results don't really lie so far. 20% for 63. It does favor us. I just worry a little bit at my general, and I just can't really afford to lose a general. It would be a very big shame. Unlike Gondor, who can just throw numerous generals my way without ever worrying about running out of them. He's got plenty more, but he's starting to run out of custom generals though. That's for damn sure. Doesn't have nearly as many numbers of them as he's pretending that he has. The way he's acting, you would say that he has 1,000,000 of them. That's definitely not the case. Alright, where's Onodreth? He's dropping hard, but he still has a somewhat healthy unit. Nice charge. Sorry if my camera work is a little bit jittery, I'm trying to improve it a little bit. But it's not easy to both be tactical and cinematic at the same time. Don't die, General, don't die. I don't know why your numbers are dropping so fast. It must be Lamadan clansmen, but I just can't really seem to spot them all that much in large numbers. My cavalry's starting to run low on steam, which sucks. I just pray that if we kill this army, that should buy us a little bit of time, unless that one army in the mountains suddenly decides to lash out. They've been doing nothing for an endless amount of turns now, but they gotta do something at some point, so who knows. Surround them, kill them. My general seems to be safe. Gimel Chad, move out. Territorial Guards are actually slaughtering the Lebanon Greens. With a little help from the cavalry, but not all that much, to be honest. Just gotta make sure Onodreth does not get away. Where is he? I think that's his unit, right there. No, 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 no. You don't get to flee. Who do you think you are? The bass player for the Red Hot Chili Peppers? You do not get to flee, my friend. Where is he? It's not him. It's not him. It's him. Select all. Attack. I lost so many good men in this fight. 32%. Let's hope that I heal a couple. Onodreth, yes! You have fallen, and Pelargir will soon follow as well. Look at that. 32% for 100%, I'll take that. Let's see, 32%? 26%. Okay, good. That's a nice amount of heals. 283 for 1,310 kills. I'll take that any day of the week, man. Good job. Gimel Chad proving again that he's the Chad. Although, the Gondor Cavalry Militia is also proving to be most damn useful. Nice job, lads. Nice job. How do you lose morale in a battle like this? Or XP? I will never understand that. Ah, right, there we go. Let's execute him as well. Just a nameless general, but it's still very useful to get him killed. Right, what do you want? These guys keep ringing my doorbell. I should probably get rid of him, because otherwise he might try to attack Arnubalkan, which would be quite annoying. He does have some cavalry, but yeah. Let's just quickly take Nimruben. Let's take Gimel Chad as well. No, you running? Where are you running? Alright, I'll just kill him real quick off screen and get back to you with the results, as this is not going to be the most exciting of all battles. Alright, and there we go. 10 casualties for 134 kills and 95 prisoners as well, which matches with 90% and only 1% for us. So yeah, pretty good result as always, although we are starting to just lose more and more units with every tiny battle. Every tiny amount of casualties is still too many. We need to start getting more units rather quickly, to be honest, even if it's just Azrazair. But I mean, you can't really argue with these results. They're pretty damn good. So yeah, that's another army taken care of. Right, let us execute them. Boom. Tariq Farazon is ours, and you would do well to remember that. And let us go back to our city. Alright, can we build anything here? Now, don't tell me I forgot to build something in the last turn as well. I would really hate myself. I need to be paying more attention. Damn it. Okay, what can I build here? I could get the conscription camp, I think. Although we actually have a big law bonus that would disappear then. So I should probably get some culture first, or just invest in the Master Mason's Hall as well. Not quite sure. Let's retrain them just to give them some bonuses. Gosh, what have I got right now in the city anyway? We do have the Mason's Hall, okay, just a regular one. Order of Boromir the First. I don't think that gives me anything, to be honest. So I'll just get rid of that. That was the building that allowed them to train wardens of the White Tower, but sadly doesn't do anything for us. Fiefdom Way Station does give us law bonus, so I'll keep that. Okay. Okay. I do have 3 recruitment slots here, which is not bad. If I built that, I would have some units in just a couple turns. I think we could keep the public order. The question is it worth it? I think it is. We just really need more units right now. And I think I should probably get an alliance with Mordor just to kind of keep him off my doorstep. I don't want to ally myself with the Great Betrayer, but I just need to gain his trust for a little bit, and then we can betray him to make it full circle. Otherwise, if he starts attacking us Gileath as well, I'm just putting too much pressure on us. It's gonna bite us in the ass, just a little bit too much. So I'd love to put you in the settlement, but sadly that's not an option. I hope this guy doesn't take that as an open invitation to attack. We'll see. Because you're out of movement points, aren't you? Yeah. Let's see. I'll just actually put an extra unit of archers in Tariq Farazon for now. Can I retrain some units? I can retrain 1 unit of archers, okay. I really need more of these troops, but they just take too long to get. Let's see. Anything else I can get or want to get? No. Arminaleth, no. We're raking in big cash over there. Even more so than before. So yeah, I think that's all for this turn. 7 more turns for Calenhad, which all in all isn't that long. So yeah, let's just hope Gondor stops sending forces for just a little bit so I can get a bit of a breather. In about 7 more turns I can start getting Azrazair troops. In the meantime, I'll just have to skate by with what we have right here. So yeah, I'll just get back to you on turn number 29. And just what I didn't want to happen is happening. Doing it. I'd love to take you out, man. That's an annoying bloody army. Because I think he has Blackroot Vale archers as well, doesn't he? That's 4 units of Blackroot Vale archers. That's just a little bit much for me. I think he's out of movement points. So I'm going to just try to do it with a short retreat. Good, that worked. Oh, bother, that's an annoying army. I wish he just stayed in the mountains, Mr. Mountain Man. I'll take that Raiders Guild. What was that? Barak Zagar, right? Oh yeah, because we got rid of the one other building from Gondor. Can upgrade them again, okay. So I'll retreat the cavalry to Barazgar, I think. It seems the Gondorian army was finally mopped up. Although, no, the remnants are over here, okay. So hopefully that doesn't mean they'll attack me at Calenhad. I could pull back Gimmelthon to try and assist against Duinur. But honestly, that army with all those archers really scares me, man. As much as I'd love to take him out, I just don't see too much of an opening to do so. Unless, of course, I lift the siege of Calenhad, but yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Unless he would besiege Barazgar, then that would be a bit of a problem. But right now, I just need to skate by with these units, and I wish I could get more, but we need to be patient. As much as it sucks. Okay, don't think I can build anything else. No, we're waiting for the Mason's Hall over there, waiting for the conscription camp. Which once we get that, we get like an immediate boost of 2 Gondor militia, 2 Gondor territorial guardsmen, and 2 Gondor archers, plus 2 Gondor cavalry as well. Which is immediately 8 more units we have, which would allow us to possibly take Karasast as well, and definitely get rid of this army. But in the meantime, I think it's definitely important to get that alliance with Mordor. Just because we need time. If Mordor would immediately attack me, we'd be in trouble. And yes, I forgot to move my merchant in the last turn. That's this lumberyard. It doesn't break in a lot of cash. They want you... Yeah, still take me Osterthil. I'm not going to do that. And let us keep moving north. You as well. Okay, good. Yeah, I think that's all for this turn. We are still just raking in tons of cash. 2k a turn, which is damn good. But just units is our main issue right now. We got the culture going. It is going to improve more and more steadily, but it will take a little bit longer than that. Alright, yeah, I'll see you back on turn number 30 then. We'll see what Dunir does. Although, wait a second, I need to get this army gone somewhere. I wanted to move him into Tariq Farazon. I guess I'll plop him in Osgiliath for now. Alright, yeah, see you back on turn number 30. The Brotherhood of True Sons. Nice. Does that give me anything special? I'm not quite sure. Let's check. I'll happily invest that money into it. Barazgar. All thank flourishes. Good on them. Let's see, does that give me anything special? Anything at all? Nah, just a morale bonus and a melee weapon bonus, which is quite nice. I've been retrading these units for what feels like forever now. But the melee weapon bonus does make a nice difference, because then they get 6 attack instead of 5, 16 attack instead of 14, which is quite damn good. Let's see, you're still not doing anything, which is perfect. I should be able to retrain some of these units soon. I actually lost one of each. Damn, that's a shame. Eastern Guts in the siege. The Doomstack is finally fully taken care of. I'd love to attack Eärendil and have Mordor help me out. We're neutral right now, so they're not going to help me. That would be such an epic fight. Just using the Orcs of Mordor. But in 2 more turns after this one, we can try and get an alliance with them. Just as a temporary measure, don't you worry, my true-blood Númenorian friends. It's only temporary. I also kind of want to take Aldburg at some point. Especially when Isengard is just taking over all this territory. I would love to get at least one Rohirrim city, so I can get their units as well. Dorwinians of Guldur, okay. Construction complete of the Mason's Hall in Ar-Minaleth. Nice. Things are actually kind of peaceful now. We actually have, like, a set of territory that we can expand on. We don't have to worry about war every 5 seconds. We can just take a breather and focus on constricting our Mason's Hall and just expanding for that. It's a bit of an investment at the beginning, but trust me, by turn 50 we'll be expanding settlements and getting armies like crazy. Okie dokie. Ossitil is still here. It's not the strongest garrison. Oh, and Dol Amroth is in the lands of the Poros. Interesting. I don't want to border Dol Amroth just yet, because then they might declare war on me, which I don't want. Nah, Gimmelthorn, just keep chilling there. Soon enough I'll get you an army that can do the dying for you, whilst we do the killing. Okay, I think again that's all I want to do, so let's just move my diplomat. Oh, can you cross through? Oh, you can cross through Darbad. That's pretty damn useful. I didn't think we could. Okay, yep, I'll see you all back on turn number 31. Oh, crap. Where the hell did they come from? That's annoying. That is very annoying. The Dwarven King is dead. Oh, boo-hoo. Ah, they're not another Fighters Guild. Good. I think that gives me the Adûnaic Armsman. Let's see. Ar-Minaleth. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. So much talking. I don't care. I don't care about all these people. I only care about the Númenorians, my friends. Alright. Yeah, baby. Good. I'll be needing them. So let's see. We can do a siege battle at Minas Tirith. That would be a ton of fun. And honestly, I think I can hold with this army. That does mean that I'm currently not building anything, which is mighty annoying. I do want to get the highest tier of Mason's Guild House immediately, because then everything just goes by so much quicker. Honestly, I think this army can hold. And that would be a fun battle. I'd love to still do it in this episode, to be honest. I could do a night fight, just to have him solo. I don't know. And I could bring in the reinforcements from Eärendil, but that would mean that Mordor has an easy time taking Eärendil, which I don't want Mordor to have Eärendil. I want to control all the crossings of the Untitled. The Untitled is mine, okay, and mine alone. So let's see. I need to do a little bit more walking before we can get Mordor on our side. Or is this shorter? No, it's not shorter. It's actually longer. Although it'll kind of depend on whether or not we can reach the Black Gate. I could send over some reinforcements, but they can't even make it there. What I could do is move these units. Oh, now this guy gets free upkeep, nice. To help out with Gimmelthorn. I don't think Rohan's going to attack me anytime soon at Ar-Minaleth. Alright, we can't keep the peace now. Oh, but it's at 70%, so we should be okay. Normally units don't riot at 70% and culture is still improving. No, it's not. Not yet. Now this is a decent force. If they're still besieging me on the next turn, I might just try and get a night fight going. But I think they might just go in for the kill. I should be able to defend Minas Tirith though with this army. Ah, so exciting. I'm probably way over my time already, but my god, I'm too excited. I want to do one more turn. Just one more. If they attack me now, that would be absolutely epic. Let's just make sure that my diplomats are still moving. Hello, Donland. I'm looking for Bree. Not that we can really trade all that well with them, but hey, here we are. Alright, let's press the end turn. I'll just keep talking during the end turn. Come on, Gondor, attack me. Because besides Gondor, there's nothing really else to worry about at the end turn. And that's why I usually cut them out, because the game doesn't even show me what's going on. We're just kind of looking at our own units whilst the banner at the top moves around. Gondor is, of course, the last one at the top, so it's always super exciting to see what Gondor does. It seems Gondor positions always depends on whether or not you're playing an evil or a good faction. And they are indeed attacking us at Minas Tirith. Oh boy. I might have screwed myself just to get a cool battle. It might have been a better idea to try to attack them one at a time. But I'm just too excited for this, man. I really, really am. And he's coming in with a lot of archers. So he should be able to hold them at the walls relatively easily. Let's see, man. I don't know how broken of a settlement Minas Tirith is. I've never actually done, never ever done a defensive siege battle at Minas Tirith. Or at least not that I can remember. But people have been telling me that Minas Tirith is so easy to defend. I just have to experience it for myself, right? And if we can crush both these armies, the road to Karasast is looking very, very wide open. Alright, let's go for it. I'm ready.
Attack! Must act and halt this turn of events.
I wonder if I can use that trebuchet as well. That would be quite nice. So how do I defend this settlement? Okay, first and foremost, this army has to walk all the way from over there, so they're going to take forever. I don't think these are actual towers. No, they're not towers. We do get towers, right? Oh, this is a tower. This. Oh wait, are these all towers then? Yeah, it seems they are. Do they fire anything? I don't know, man. I know we have the one gate, and if we go up, there's a second gate as well. So there are multiple layers we can defend that. Then they have to go through here. Then they have to go all the way up there. Through here. Up here, through the rock again. My god, we can just keep him busy forever. Through the rock again, there, and then another gate. There's no way they're making it to the town square. And then up here, up here, up here. To then get across the town square, which is all the way up here. Good luck. Wow. This map is fantastic, but there's no way that I can do that in 60 minutes. So let's see, this might just be a stupidly long battle, for which I would apologize straight away. Let's try to hold the outer gate first and foremost. We'll try to get our cavalry outside. So let's see, archers on the walls. Seems like a good idea. I hope the towers fire. The towers don't fire. That would actually make the settlement kind of disappointing and actually a little bit rougher to defend. Surely. It says towers, so... let's also place one unit on the town square just to make the enemy a little bit less... Wait, I can't put units in the town square? There we go. Just have to scroll out of the... Sorry for the camera work, by the way. It's out of my control. It is ballista towers. Oh, this is a... Wait, this is not a tower. But these are towers, these are towers, this is a tower, 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 tower. That is kind of in a bad spot, considering where the gate is at. The gate's actually protecting the ram as soon as it reaches this point. I could just charge him just to keep him busy. Hit them once. They should drop the ram. There we go. We lose one horse, but they're like completely flabbergasted. They don't know what to do. This is how you can quite easily cheese siege battles, which is why I often don't do it. But in this case, I don't feel too bad about it. We're up against like much larger numbers. We are the Ar-Adûnâim. We can do whatever the hell we want. Where are you going? Okay, he's bringing in the other ram. Nice. They're just going to keep chasing me till the ends of the earth. Alright lads, if you want to walk towards Gileath, go ahead. They just keep getting destroyed. Nice. This is going to be an easy fight. Statsman Robbie, get ready for some amazing kill-death ratios, my friend. Let's charge the Archer Militia. Pull the same stunt there. Careful that we don't get shot by the other ones, which we probably will. Good, that was even an effective charge. Okay, they keep pushing. They're a little bit more manly than the Territorial Guardsmen, but their numbers are shrinking heavily. They're running out of ammo fast. Okay, so far so good. They're dropping the ram as well. They're gonna pick up the other ram. Yeah, they're turning it around. That's the wrong way to use the ram. They're spazzing out. Good, 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 good. I can see now why Minas Tirith is so defendable. Yes, use the siege tower. Please do. Send it. Send forth the siege tower. I will welcome it with open arms. Alright, let's start hitting the siege tower. Alright, they're just not doing anything. 1%. Oh, these are actually weak ballista towers, it seems. That sucks. Well, if they want to attack me with a siege tower, go ahead. I'll just get the welcoming party ready to go. Are you going to push the ram? You are going to push the ram, okay. I need to respond in kind. Okay, he's just walking away as well. Where the hell are you going? I don't even feel bad, honestly. Okay, it is a strong... For some reason, this siege tower takes a lot more punishment than other ones. Is that because of the towers being weaker or because of the siege tower being stronger? I don't know. But if they want to funnel their full force through our Calenhad and his boys, good luck. Good fucking luck, dude. He's just blissfully unaware of where our gates are, it seems. He's just resetting. We've already killed 15%. These guys have no chance whatsoever. Our Gimel Tower probably lose no one. Okay, lost one guy so far. But we're screwing them so badly. Oh shit, we're actually losing more lads. Oh, but that unit's already gone. Alright. It's a shame our archers run out of ammo so quickly. I wish they'd have more ammo in siege battles. Would make sense that we'd be more prepared for a siege battle. Alright, next unit. You wanna go fight? Take the siege tower, go ahead. Go ahead, man. It's there, use it. Yeah, the eyes. Okay, they're using the ram again. Finally. So we're gonna put an end to that. I don't feel like our ballista towers aren't actually doing all that much. Yeah, the timer's running low very quickly, and the timer for my video is gonna be excessive, for which I apologize. I always try to make my videos shorter than I usually make them, but I just can't stop playing this game, to be honest. That is the honest-to-God truth. I love this game too much. I just can't quit. I'm addicted, I guess. Alright, they're just standing there. Ballista tower should at least... Oh, crap. Suddenly, a hail of arrows, putting an end to our push. Blackroot Vale archers with armor upgrades look so much better. They're less COVID compliant though, because they're not wearing a face mask. Oh no, my cavalry's screwed. Alright, cavalry, pull back to the city. I don't want to have you die on me. Oh, I got some Rosen and bowmen here. We're not doing anything at the moment. Light it on fire. Yeah, this ballista tower sucks, man. I guess it's one of those strange unupgraded ballista towers. That's alright. It's not like we needed to win. Because we'll have Calenhad and the boys ready to go. I'll give them a warm welcome. Because those guys are still not doing anything. So I don't mind just fighting them real quick. And then if they start pushing, we can retreat our forces to like this choke point, for example, which is just OP as fuck. I guess I'll already move my halberdiers there. Rosedan units, what are you firing at? Don't fire at them, that's just a waste. Go activate the ballista towers over there. Wait, how far can you move? Here. Calenhad, you ready to go, Moy? Yeah. Everyone in position. Hello there.
The enemy have the
They're screwed. Now those guys should be triggered. Yep, so let's slaughter these guys first. Calenhad is now gold tier. Look at that. They're all so scared. They can't do anything, boys. They cannot do anything. Oh, they stopped moving? They're actually units from the Ringlow Vale. My god, they've been marching for days on end, must be. He's trying to shoot my archer militia, which is fine. This territorial guardsmen just don't do enough damage to push through. Neither did the Blackroot Vale archers. He's taking his ram again. He's like, I'm taking my ram and I'm going through. Kill ourselves another general. Nice. Yeah, man, kill them. Are they not budging yet? Nope. Still not. So I'll happily slaughter them first. And then pull back to the second layer. Kill that general. Because that's mainly who I want to kill. I don't care too much about the soldiers. Are they just not moving at all? I mean, I'd like you to come over at some point. Once I'm ready with them, I'd happily kill you as well. Just not all at the same time, basically. Okay, if you're not currently fighting, you pull back, please. If you are fighting, you keep fighting. You stand your ground. Right, who's firing at me? Oh, crap. That's a lot of dudes. Let's pull back. Nice, good. Alright, everyone, pull back to the second layer. Because those archers are otherwise just going to destroy us. Alright, yeah, run, run, run. To the second layer, retreat! Nice. I could try to hold them here as well. Nah, let's put them here. Like, this is such a massive choke point. But they're running out of time, man. Those units are not doing anything. We've killed the general, which is what I mainly wanted. Oh, just look at this imagery. What an awesome shot. Beautiful. This game is beautiful, man. Alright, Calenhad. Don't be on shield wall. This is going to be our next choke point. Archers as well to fill in the gaps. Oh yes. Oh yes, precious. And then put you guys there. Activate the trebuchets. Are these towers? Do they fire? Doesn't seem like they are. It does not seem like they are. Are they doing anything? I don't think they are, to be honest. I think they're moving their Blackroot Vale archers. Yeah. There's definitely some movement over there. Please just send them in melee. I think he might try to like shoot at me, which would suck horribly. So I'd have to make sure my troops aren't in fighting range then. Pull them back. Sorry for my god-awful camera work. Okay, they just run in there. Immediately shaken. But not stirred just yet. Alright, Calenhad. That's actually what they're yelling. They're not yelling charge, they're yelling Chad, Chad. You hear that? Yeah, I just slaughtered them. Beautiful. At least we'll slaughter that one army, even if we don't get the second one. Oh, they're pushing in hard. That's gonna cost them dearly. Oh no. Those other guys are still not budging. Oh, you got about like 15 minutes, I'd say. We got them surrounded. They're dead. We're losing a lot of dudes, but honestly it's worth it because we're killing that main... Oh my god, those guys are breakdancing. We're killing that main fighting force. Alright, beautiful. So that army is completely exterminated. This army so far is still not moving. So I'll just sit out the timer and get back to you with the results. There we go, my laddies. A little bit cheesy, I will admit, but it's not my fault. I didn't do anything. The AI didn't do anything either, and they were supposed to be the ones doing something. We still managed to kill 100 of their soldiers, so I'm not quite sure how that happened. I guess random ballista bolts. But for 119 casualties, we traded in 1,036 kills, so I'll happily take that. This army will just yeet away to whatever hellhole they came from. But the Pelennor fields have once again been cleansed of Gondorian scum. Let's see who got the most kills, although I think we all have a good premonition on that. And it is indeed Ar-Adûnâim himself with 366 kills. Very, very nice. Boom. There we go. Another nice ransom value. Although we don't care about the value because we don't ransom. Oh, wait. Did that other army die as well? Oh, no, they went to the fort. Okay. That was almost too good to be true. And that means the construction camp in Barasgar is complete. Which, means we can get some units. Oh, I thought I could get 2 of each. That's a shame. Still, it's pretty damn useful. Pretty damn useful. Let's see. What do we want next? I think we want the Master Mason's Hall. Let's try and get that alliance with Mordor. That would be a good way to win the episode, in my opinion.
Approaching their dignitary.
You're right there, buddy. Okay, next turn then. Next turn. We are losing a lot of money now. Although, actually, we're still gaining money. Just not enough to afford all the new buildings we're getting. 70% is enough to keep the peace, so I'm not worried about that. Rohan's not budging at all. Calenhad will fall in the next episode. So all in all, we kind of end off this episode roughly in the same spot that we ended the last episode, except with the acquisition of Ar-Minyatur. But actually a lot happened, because we have just cleared up so many Gondorians, and look, the fields are actually empty of Gondorians. I never thought I'd see the day. They are still sending in stacks here and there, but they're just not producing as many forces as we are slaughtering at the moment. They just can't keep it up. The Doomstack is now gone as well, so all these lands are clear. I do feel relatively safe in continuing the siege of Eastern Osgiliath, now with extra forces from Barasgar. So let's give those get those reinforcements in there. Maybe the general? 70% is enough. We can soon get those new troops there as well, so I do feel rather secure. So we can take Eastern Osgiliath, definitely if we get an alliance with the Mordor, so we have some spare time. Then Mordor can take Ostatil and just keep Dol Amroth busy a little bit, which is perfect. And then we can focus on taking all the Gondorian mainlands. Although, to be honest, I think once we reach like Tarnost, I'll probably give the rest of these lands a break and focus more on taking lands around here so we get more Rohirrim units as well, because we do want to conscript a lot of different units as well. We don't just want to focus on the Gondorian settlements, because that would turn this campaign into just a Gondor campaign, which is not all that exciting compared to a true Ar-Adûnâim campaign, which is pure and utter chaos. Anyway, I do believe that is all for this episode. Let's just, so that diplomat is moving to Mordor. This one is moving towards Bree. Let's see if they hold Mengelin or not. They do not. It's still in the hands of the rebels. Hello, Barrow Whites. You're looking mighty blue today. And then our merchant, who is still moving towards the Hobbit Smiles. Give him some time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I sure did, and I do hope to catch you all tomorrow, I hope. We'll see. It'll kind of depend, because I'll be gone for most of the weekend, so I hope to get an episode done by tomorrow as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon regardless. Bye-bye, lads.